guys, so please don't mind me. I literally just got out of the shower and washed my face and everything, but I just wanted to film this moment because I literally just posted a teaser video to a song I'm on. Yes. It's crazy. I featured on a song with one of my friends and it's great. It's the other artist, he posted on his Facebook and people have really been responding well to it. And yeah, honestly, I'm kind of in shock. You know, we still have some things to do before we actually release the song. We're going to release it next weekend. So, and today I think is the 24th or the 25th of May. And oh my gosh, I'm just so excited, honestly. I have been so excited to just post the teaser video and let all my friends and family know. And I also am just very excited for when the day comes when you guys will hear the full song. But yes, I wanted you guys to know so you can check it out. Tell me what you think. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, and I'm just, thank God, honestly. Like a year ago, I never thought I would be in this spot. It's really so it's so fun. Like, the process of making a song is very fun. Of course, it's hard work, but it's definitely amazing that we get that I'm in this spot. Thanks to my boyfriend for being so supportive, and just my friends and family. I'm just so happy everyone's liking it so far. You know, they only hear a little bit of it, but everyone will get to hear the full version next weekend. So yeah, but I really just wanted to film this moment because, you know, this is like an exciting experience, and I want to be able to look back on this in the future and be like, wow, I really did that. 2025 is definitely treating me well, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. Hopefully you guys can check it out. And yeah, your girl on the single. Hey y'all, so it's been some weeks, honestly, since I recorded some of the previous videos. So today is Saturday. It's 2 days after Juneteenth. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the books that I am reading. So the book that I was reading in my last vlog, it was I forgot the name of it, but it was by like an indie author. They sent it to me and I've been reading it, but I actually stopped reading it. No particular reason. A little bit about it, I would say it kind of reminded me of Dexter. So if you like something like that, and then like it has mafia vibes and crazy stuff going on, but action-packed and drama, if that's something you like, I definitely would recommend it. So I want to talk a bit about the book that I'm reading right now. It's called Rootless. Let me show you the book. Okay, so it's Rootless by Crystal Zara Appiah. Oh my gosh, look at this cover. Isn't that just divine? Look at the details. So cute. And I wanted to talk a little bit about it. So I wrote a little bit out because there's just things I want to say about the book. So it starts out with the main character being missing. You find out about this couple. They have a kid in the beginning, but they're trying to find the wife. Or the husband's trying to find the wife. I think her man thinks that she has abandoned him. That's what I'm getting from it. Then it spans years ago. Also, if you do not want a spoiler or too much information about this book, please click to the next vid. I'm sorry. Okay, but yeah, so then it spans like years ago, so it goes from like present moment to like, I forgot how many years, but like over a decade ago, and it goes year by year for each chapter. And it goes through her life and how she met her husband, starting off with her childhood. Then when she got to college, she moved to UK. Her parents wanted her to pursue education and, you know, go to college and everything. And so they sent her to UK, and she was going to school, but then she found out she didn't like what she was studying and was more interested in art history. So then she dropped out and shortly became like a manager at like a bookstore or something. And her family wasn't happy with it, but she did what made her happy. She did start dating this guy. Eventually she followed her heart and went with like a childhood friend. His name is Sam, and the main character is Ivy. I hope I'm saying it right. But so yeah, she starts dating this guy, but then, you know, eventually she goes back to Sam. And then it just goes through their life. They actually end up having a baby. And that's where I'm at right now. I am, let's see, I'm at page, I'm at page 173. And there are 351 pages. So that's where I'm at right now, and honestly I really like it. It's really cool. It's so enjoyable, and I really like it so far. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get ready and go play tennis with my boyfriend, and yeah. So we're at the tennis court. This is my tennis outfit. Just a shirt, tank, tights, Nikes, and I have my little headband on from Jamaica. And honestly, I slept with these on. They're just teeth bracelets. But anywho's, we have to get it out. Who knew I'd be in my tennis era?
What am I doing?
So you guys will see a little bit of us playing tennis, and obviously I'm gonna win, just so y'all know. Okay, yeah. so it's a new day and I'm looking crazy. Oh my gosh, this is so raw and real. Can't believe it. But I'm just gonna get freshened up a little bit. Look at my dog. Gray, what are you doing? But yeah, so I'm just gonna get freshened up. Oh, you wanna talk? You wanna talk today? But, so, I'm just gonna get freshened up, and while I get freshened up, I just wanna update you guys on stuff. So, I need to fill this up first off. Boom. I think I'm gonna rinse my face with it properly. Oh my gosh, if you guys follow me on TikTok, you'll see I did a day in my life, and that was my first time doing a day in my life. And yeah, you see me getting ready, and I was looking kind of wretched, but yeah. Anywho, I'm just gonna do my hair. Woo. So, you guys wouldn't believe it, but I got my wisdom tooth taken out like a month ago now, and I went and got a cleaning yesterday, and honestly I do recommend if you get your wisdom tooth taken out, definitely go back to the dentist like a month or some weeks after, just to make sure it's healing right and everything, you know, just to make sure. Greg, get back over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my dog, like, she's not allowed upstairs unless she's supervised, so yeah, that's why I was like, no, Gray, no. But anyway, I'm gonna spritz this hair. But as I was saying, I think you should definitely go back to the dentist after you get your wisdom tooth taken out, just so they can check it and make sure it's healing right. I literally only got one wisdom tooth taken out because it was bothering me, and I'm just like, I don't feel like paying a bunch of money. I'm just gonna get this one that's bothering me and call it a day. Even though my friends were like, you should get all of them taken out, and I'm like, it's literally only this one back left one that is bothering me. Like, I can't even smile and close my mouth without it chumping down and hurting. So I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna get it taken out. But yeah, look at this. I only have a little bit of conditioner left, so let's go ahead moisturize this hair. But guys, it has been a month, like a very exciting one, honestly. I've also had more responsibilities. I have gotten this great opportunity to just help people out, and I do it every month, and I struggle with mental illness, and I'm able to help others who are struggling with mental illness, and just being a helping hand. And you know, I think that's great. I don't want to go too much detail about it, but you know, I'm happy about it. Besides that, a great thing that has happened this month is I featured on a song. And you guys probably seen the footage already that I recorded talking about how I featured on the song, and that you guys should go listen. It's on Spotify and everywhere that you listen to music, really. You know, I've been working on it for months, and finally we finished it thanks to my friend Therese, who goes by Fat Cat, the Sitting Mutt, who raps on the song, and I sing the chorus, and I have my little part at the end of the song. So honestly, it's been great. It's been great. And then I celebrate a little bit with my boyfriend and my friend, and it's just been great. And my family loves it, my friends love it, my mom's proud of me, you know. It's just great. So I'm definitely happy about that. Oh my gosh, do you guys like this part? I feel like I don't want my hair on this side a lot. I normally part on this side, but it's looking fresh. Okay. Maybe just a little bit more. Just a little bit more conditioner. But yeah, I'm not doing too much because literally in the house, and I just want to look fresh, feel fresh. You know, when you feel fresh, you feel good. So, do you guys use this? For You, the refresher mist. I spray this on my hair in the mornings, just to, you know, liven up my curls, and really just to have, because I think it comes with like a little bit of hydration, and like, yeah, like it freshens up your curls. I love it. But I will say, it is truly a mist. Like, look at this. I don't know if you can see, but it is truly a mist, and it's a long mist that I want like a spray, like Anywho. Okay, so let's talk about so we talked about the book that I'm reading now called Rootless, and it is so good. It's like just so, what's the word? Real. You know, it's so real, and then at the same time it's set in the setting is somewhere that I'm not familiar with. I've never been to the UK. And then at the same time, the main character is from Ghana, I want to say, or at least her family, they speak a different language. And so it does have like some words in the book that are from a different language, but you can still read the book. It's, you know, it's not like it's the whole book is in a different translation or anything, but it is very good, very easy to follow. And I know I talked to you guys about how the main character, she and her husband thinking about having a baby, and they eventually have a baby. And I just feel like the feelings, it's not talked about a lot, how some parents, they may not see eye to eye on having children, but end up having children. And that's basically how their story is. Like Ivy, the main character, the mom, the wife, she doesn't necessarily want to have children because she just kind of wants to keep living, and I guess she just doesn't see herself as a mom, but she ends up pregnant. And the husband is like, yay, yes, we can do it, convincing her like, it'll be okay, we'll have help, I'll do this, you do this, it'll be fine. And then it goes like a year later, it goes like some months later, and they talk about the experience of having a baby. And so I just feel like that's not talked about a lot, like not necessarily wanting to have children at the right time, because I know personally, yes, I want children, but I don't necessarily want them right now. But you know, at the same time, I know it's God's plan, and what happens is what's meant to happen. So I would still welcome if it happens, but like I said, I don't feel like it's the right time. And I guess that's just how Ivy feels in the book. So it's very interesting. But yeah, that's one book I'm reading, and I'm planning to finish it this week. Yes, this week. I really hope I finish it this week. But let me tell you about some other books that I got. Hold on one second. Okay, so I got these books from the library. This one is called Troublesome, and now that I think about it, it looks like a series. Now that I look at it, it looks like a series, and I got the second book. But it sounded so good. Let me read it to you. So it says, at a restaurant with his girlfriend, Dominique Hayes, the Pound is nearly stabbed to death in the parking lot by a jealous lover. He's rushed to the hospital where doctors stitch him up as best they can. His little cousin, Camille King, hitchhikes to the hospital to see him, but only gets to talk with him for a moment before his eyelids become too heavy for him to stay awake. Camille and Dominique take his car for a food run, a car that everyone in Kansas City recognizes, and turns out to be the last run Dominique Hayes will ever make. The Pound awakes in the hospital with detectives standing over him. He fakes sleep until they leave his room. To avoid arrest, he finds his cousin Michelle, a registered nurse, and seeks her help and escape, but the detective sees him after he falls down a stairwell near the morgue and haul him to jail, bleeding from his ripped open stitches. He doesn't learn about Dominique's murder until after his release from lockup. He doesn't realize her mother, Marlon Hayes, holds him responsible for her death until he's too late. With enemies piling up, Trey Pound needs help, and there's only one person that's qualified: his big cousin and legendary gangster King. Doesn't it just sound so good and crazy and suspicious, and sounds like it'll be a good book, so that's why I picked it up. Another book and this one is called Troublesome, The Pound 2 by Jordan Belcher. And then I got another one. I got this one because it talks about mental illness and I wanted to read about it. It's called Stella Maris by Cormac McCarthy. I really don't know anything about this book. I just read the synopsis. It says, in Black River Falls, Wisconsin, 1979, Alicia Western, 20 years old with $40,000 in a plastic bag, admits herself to the hospital. A doctoral candidate in mathematics at the University of Chicago, Alicia has been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, and she does not want to talk about her brother Bobby. Instead, she contemplates the nature of madness, the human insistence on one common experience of the world. Stella Maris is a searching, rigorous, intellectually challenging coda to the passenger, a philosophical inquiry that questions our notions of God, truth, and existence. And it seems like I'm going to be learning some new words in there because I was struggling getting through that. But yeah, those are some books that I picked up from the library that I'm going to hopefully get through before they are due back to the library. Yeah, if you watch my TikTok, I went on a library run and you can see when I picked up these books. But yeah, so like I said, this month has been very great, thank God. And I just kind of want to close it out. Me and my friends were having a conversation, and you know, we just end up realizing lots of things and being there for one another. And I just want to read something that I'm like, I hope this resonates with someone or helps them out, because this is what we've all came to the terms with, is that if you miss something, and I will say, so okay, first let me read it. So if you miss something in life, if it's an event or a dream job or whatever. If something you've been wanting and it doesn't happen for you, it wasn't meant for you. And there are better plans for you. And this is also something that my friend had to remind me of, because I was definitely trying to get this job and I didn't get it. And she's like, you know what? God has better plans for you. And it was hard because I was just like figuring out like why, like I definitely am capable of the job. You know, like why not? But it's true. God has better plans for you. And another thing that I heard by Kerry Washington. Kerry Washington, yes. She plays Olivia Pope in Scandal. Everybody should know that, right? And I shouldn't be blanking on that, right? Okay. Don't judge me. But anyway, I heard a interview or something she was doing. She was talking and she was like, you pray to catch the bus and then you run as fast as you can. You can't pray and then stroll down the street. If you don't run, that could be your bus. And if you don't pray, that could have been your bus. But if you run and still miss it, it just wasn't your bus. And I hope I said that right. I kind of just kind of wrote it down as she was saying it. So, but basically, like, you pray, you work hard, you know, you go and run for that bus, you know, you make it, then it's your bus. If you don't make it, it just wasn't meant for you, and something better plans are there for you. And I just want to leave this video off with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's been a little bit a long time until I post, but I'm really working on trying to be consistent here. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like the video, and subscribe. Also follow me on TikTok at April Divine. Listen to my new song Unstoppable. I'm featured in it. And have a good one, guys. Alrighty, bye.